Hello, in this video I would like to show you a new functionality that is coming in GRAITEC PowerPack for Vault 2025 version. This functionality is related to lifecycle management process, and it's available in the preview pane mode under a new tab. So if you are selecting a file and we are clicking on lifecycle management, we will see that we have a diagram, like a matrix more, with the states of this life cycle process defined for the design representation. So the files that are in this category, design representation, have a certain life cycle process. And this is basically visualized here. So you can see the states, and you can see what are you allowed to do from one state to another, if you are allowed to go from work in progress to release, or for work in progress to obsolete, and so on. So also, if you are hovering over a green dot, you will see some information in the description. So what is the name of the transition, what are the criteria, the action, custom, job security, and so on. In order to change the life cycle, the state of a file, you just go and double click the state on which you want to set the file. So in this case, I want to go from work in progress to release. Double click. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And I will just wait for the application to do this modification. We see now that this file is now released, and the diagram has updated accordingly. If I select another file from a different category, this time it's a category called engineering, we have a different life cycle process put in place. This one is flexible release process with different states, more than previously. Beside that, we have also a different type of transition that is not allowed. Yes, so we have this gray dot that if we are hovering, it's becoming red and is telling us that this transition is not allowed. But the change of the state is done the same. So you are double clicking the state on which you want to move the file. Yes, you are agreeing to do that, and the application will do the job. Again, if you are hovering over a green dot, you will see what actions, custom jobs, criteria are set for that transition. So the lifecycle management functionality is basically a visualization of the lifecycle process defined by you for different category of files. We are in Vault Professional 2025, and if we go into PowerPack and to PowerPack settings, we have a new option, my files must release, change order status, what state we want, and the file state we want to have. So now basically we are doing the normal process in Vault, change or status order, and we are creating a new order. For example, update materials. Yes, we have several files that are related to this changement, and the classical routing status, and so on. So we create this change state, and this change order list, we have it here, number 13, update material. So we want to submit this change, submit to work. And if we go to the folder with our files, we have these files, and we want to change the state from release to work in progress. Yes, I have work in progress now, and I get these files because I want to do a change on those. I want to update the material. Yes, And if I go now in Inventor Professional 2025, I'm opening this file and I want to disassembly and I want to update the material of the assembly. So basically I change materials for all my parts of the assembly, and then we will see how this is how this will be done. Okay, so I go and I select a different type of material for each um, component of the assembly, each part of the assembly. Okay, and the last one is from titanium this time. Okay, I have changed the materials. I need to uh, save the files. Yes, save the changement. I have the drawings here. I want to save it as well because that also has changed depending on the material that you have selected and how the drawing is done. And then I want to check in all these changes in Vault. So I mention what has been changed. I updated the materials and everything is sent to Vault. Now, if we go back to Vault, I have my assembly, yes, that has changed material, and I want to make it for review as a state, yes, because I change materials, yes. And now if I submit my change order, we will see that the files are there, the files are updated, and I approve them, so the files needs to be approved in order to be released in mass. Now the state of the files is released before it was uh, for review. So automatically, the moment I have approved the changement of the material, the files were released suddenly without doing a supplementary step. So this is how it's working, the new functionality mass release in PowerPack for Vault 2025. In this video, we will talk about a new option coming in PowerPack for Vault 2025. So I have Autodesk Vault Professional 2024 installed and the GRAITEC PowerPack for Vault 2025 installed. This option is related to the export structure command. It's applying for the export to PDF, DXF, and STEP, and for the purpose of the demonstration, we will export this assembly in a STEP format. So once you execute the command, the settings dialog will appear and you need to define the naming for the files. You can choose a default name or you can change it using the properties. Apply the name and then go to the next tab where you have the two files. And of course, the new option is a destination path that you can now set directly from the dialog. Previously was accessible via an XML file, and basically you were needed to edit an XML file to define a different destination path. By default, this path is set to program data um, folders, but you can choose another path very easy. So the job is sent to the job processor that will execute the export, and you can open the step files after that to see the result. To do that, you just go to the destination path that you set in the dialog and select the file. With this new option, it's very easy to set destination path for your export, and there is no need anymore to edit the XML files. The same thing you can do for PDF and DXF export. I hope you like it.